The box office is drunk. Peacemaker premiere. James Gunn says...
What did he say?
Alan Cumming is living in a green screen prison. The paper is dropping all at once, and couple of boys bassing on bondage.
All of that and so much more here on News Dump.
What's going on?
I meant to say passing.
Oh, okay.
But instead we're Chuck Bassing.
Too many bees.
Too many
bees are
bees.
flying. Boys are buzzing.
The bees are wild in our headlines. Mac, before we get into any of our topics, did you get a chance to check out our episode from the end of last week?
I did not.
I served Davey too much tuna.
Okay. What'd you guys do?
So you see this entire rundown that you have in front of you.
Yeah.
I did all of this on Friday morning to trick Davey into thinking that we were doing a news dump.
All right.
And then mid-news dump, I said, here's your plate with too much tuna, you big idiot. And instead we did War of the Worlds.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Why not?
Why'd you do that? You watched it?
Yeah, it fucking rules. If someone is bleeding out, would you use packing tape to stop the bleeding?
No, that would be very low on the list of things you would use.
Okay, well, they did that in the movie.
Okay, all right.
If the world was ending, would you tell your father that you hated him?
This is on a streaming service, yes?
This movie stars Ice Cube and Amazon Prime. It is on Amazon Prime.
Okay, yeah. So I'm aware of the online discourse revolving around this movie and the fact that it's in the running for worst movie ever created. And I will not watch it.
And I knew that you weren't going to do it. So when I had Davey hook, line, and sinker to be on a news dump, I said, let's flip it and reverse it.
Little bait and switch.
Pull our glasses off like Ice Cube and say, God damn! Which Davey was really good at doing, actually. He nailed it.
I saw a montage someone put together of the movie using the same little B-roll reaction clip of Ice Cube like 7 times.
Yes. And I do question if they just had that one shot and they're like, fuck it, use it again. Who cares?
It's so good. We got to use it.
Guys, we've run out of film. Which, that's a joke because there is no film. It's all shot on computer cameras and iPhones and crappy found footage. Mac, let's get into this. The suit Tobey Maguire wore in Spider-Man 2 is going to be auctioned off on September 4th. The pricing starts at $50K, and it is expected to go for over $100K.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
If you had the means to justify spending that much money on a novelty item, would you prefer this over a Batman suit?
No, Batman suit.
But this feels more practical than a Batman
And it feels more forgiving. Like, if you have the Batman suit, you need to stay in a very specific, not shape, but size to fit in it. The Spider-Man suit, you can fluctuate, and it might stretch with you.
What's more accentuating for a cock?
I would imagine because it was a Keaton suit that they made they made the cock area real big.
Yeah. So maybe Batman then, okay.
Yeah, because like it's gonna hold it. Although if you're getting the Clooney or the Kilmer suit, that's an even bigger area.
Well, the Clooney's the one with the nipples, yes?
Clooney has nipples.
So I'd like that one.
Have you seen, I probably sent it to you, but they did a hot toy for Batman Forever, and it was the Batman and Robin. And Robin's cock on this hot toy is fucking giant. It's as if it's as if Chris O'Donnell like did the sculpt himself, and he's like, bigger.
Just a montage of him coming back over the artist's shoulder. Nope, bigger.
He's like, I don't think
Throws the figure off the wall.
I don't think you've captured my essence enough. Make the cod piece bigger. It's crazy how fucking big it is. I think the more practical thing, if you're going to waste a ton of money on something like this, and when I say waste, I would love to have money. I think a Batmobile makes more sense, but also those aren't street legal, so I don't know.
I was just saying, how are you going to get that bitch street legal? You need to either have a huge driveway or land you can drive it on, otherwise you can't use it.
I'm hoping that if you're buying a Batmobile, you aren't living in an apartment in Alston. I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I need to I need to psych myself up. Yeah.
And then back it up your driveway.
I need to tell myself that, stuff like this to not go out and be like, I'm going to spend my son's college fund on the 1967 Batmobile.
Do you think if I sell my Funko Pops, I could buy a Batmobile?
If I were you, I would go through and try and shave off some of those more expensive ones. Get some money back.
I have a few that are worth over like $200 and $300.
No, when we were walking around Fan Expo Boston, and obviously prices there are a little bit high, but when my son's like, I want that one, and I'm looking, it's like $250. Mac has that one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so Mac has a Scrooge McDuck-sized pool just filled with Funko Pops. He doesn't dive in. He doesn't want to hurt the boxes.
No,
God,
no.
He did make the pool, though, which is very odd, just to show them off.
Good. By the way, I'm drinking a pumpkin iced coffee here on August 24th.
I talked to you the other day about this, about how I am no longer purchasing cold brews every day.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do to me in my second week of going cold turkey is you show me a delicious cold brew.
I'm just waving fucking Chris O'Donnell's cock in front of your face. Yeah.
How dare you? I was crunching numbers as a poor. I was crunching numbers the other day.
As poors do.
I had a little pair of glasses at the tip of my nose. I had my calculator out, and I'm like, I spend over $1,600 a year on cold brews. I think I should chill out a little bit.
Yeah. No, I get it. And you are 4 days of the week commuting. So on the way to your office, there's 7,000 dunks that you pass by. So it's hard to.
My office has a Keurig, though. So what I'm doing is I drink the Keurig hot on Monday, and then I make the Keurig when I'm leaving work on Monday to be drinking cold on Tuesday throughout the week.
Hot coffee sucks.
Hot coffee's not good. I'll say this, though. Weird brag by me. I drink more decaf than anyone else.
What's even the point of drinking decaf?
It distracts me.
Just drink water.
It distracts me.
You just want a fucking diuretic?
I'm always looking for it.
You know, I'll always be pooping.
The other day I was bragging to you was I got one large cold brew, but with no ice. I split it in half and then had it throughout 2 days. It's the life I live now.
I'm just not capable of being that diligent. I just can't do it.
Then I steal it from my parents on the weekends. My mom makes cold brew every day.
Yeah. I mean, you probably could as well. You just put it's like an overnight process, you know?
That's a lot. Usually by like 7 o'clock at night, I am cooked. I am fried.
After dinner, make yourself a little cold brew for the morning. You know, steep that bitch.
Steep that bitch. So, and also, if I'm buying a Spider-Man suit, I don't know if I would get the one from Spider-Man 2. I do like the look of, at the end of those movies, when he is torn to shreds, when he is beaten to shit, and his mask is like half torn off and his suit is all torn up. That's a cool look. I wouldn't mind that.
Goo, I'm looking ahead here to weekend box office, and you've listed 13 movies.
That's why the headline said, this weekend was drunk. News dump. Over at the box office this past weekend, Mac, the #1 movie in the country is a movie that's been on Netflix for a month. K-pop
not longer.
Demon Hunters, possibly longer. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the box office forecast on Thursday for like the entire weekend. This was nowhere to be found. On the website, it was telling me Weapons will be #1, Freakier Friday 2, and they thought that Ninja 2, the Chinese movie that's already made $2 billion worldwide, would sneak it and make some American money because it is now dubbed for an American audience. Shout out Michelle Yeoh. But K-pop Demon Hunter, that I just watched on Friday at my house on Netflix, fucking dominated. I think they made it a sing-along version. There's a lot of songs in it, Mac.
Really?
The songs are Poppin', Soda Pop. That's one of their songs.
Someone's going to need to explain this phenomenon to me.
I'll tell you what. So
I've been aware of this. I think it's been on Netflix for quite a bit because I've been aware of it.
A really long time.
And I don't quite understand where this came from. Is it a franchise?
It just started.
What does that mean?
So it's going to be a franchise.
Okay.
Just off of the fact
is
that.
Is it from a show?
No, it is. So imagine Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Got it.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter meets animation and Josie and the Pussycats.
And then you just have success?
This is success. The music is bopping. The three girls that are in that are in the K-pop band, they're serving up some tunes, and they have a nice little.
So their band.
It's
hunts
Josie and the
demons.
Pussycats that are solving crimes, but these girls, like Buffy, are slaying demons. They got big swords and daggers.
Is it intended for a young audience,
Yes.
teens?
Yes. I would say, so my son who's 5 loved it. He has friends. They all love it. They all love the music. My wife loved it. It's an all-over age thing. People love K-pop these days.
I don't. As a man who loves pop music, I do not like K-pop.
I think the music in this, because I've heard a lot of K-pop, I think the music in this sounds more like regular pop than K-pop.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I don't understand music. I don't know logic.
I don't think K-pop is good, but it is popular. That's for sure.
Something like Butter.
That's in the movie?
Oh, that's the song by what's the really popular K-pop band? The boys.
The one that's got like
The
8
one-
dudes in it?
Yeah, there's a one of the members is named Rat Monster.
Yeah, I don't know I know who you're talking about. I forget what they are.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to their legion of fans who also cross over and are fans with us.
K-pop
Bands. I'm sure if you look it up, it'll be like the top bands. BTS, like Butter.
Oh, now I know what song you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so K-pop Demon Hunters, 18 million in its opening weekend, which is insane. Weapons, almost 16 million week 3, down 36%. It is now at 200 million worldwide. Freakier Friday at 9.2 million, down 35% in its third week. Over $100 million, 113 worldwide. It's going to get a third movie. Also, Lindsay Lohan-sans, I saw she was in a Fios commercial. Let's go.
There are 7 members of BTS, and I would argue that's 4 too many members. If you're in a boy band and no one's playing instruments, you really just need like a 3-piece harmony.
So
anything
I think
more than that is just for
how
shits
many's
and
in
giggles.
Boys to Men? I think that's the perfect number.
Boys to Men is
That might be 5.
4.
That might be 5.
I think it's 4.
Look that one up. Obviously, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were 5 each, but you could shave one person off of each band.
Yeah, Boys to Men was 4 originally.
was 4.
Now is 3.
Okay. So NSYNC, you could shave Chris Kirkpatrick off. And then
but now there might have been multiple. So there might have been ins and outs because it's listing like 7 people as.
And then Backstreet Boys, I would say AJ. Wait, no. AJ has the goatee, right?
AJ has the goatee. Kevin has the goatee
was
and
instrumental.
long hair.
Forget about Howie. You got to get rid of Howie. You can get rid of Howie.
Yeah, Howie stinks. You can get
Although
rid of,
now Brian has something wrong with his voice.
He can't sing. He can't sing anymore.
And you feel
so
bad.
that's why
but you
they
know
sound
what?
terrible.
No, but you know what I like about it, though? All the other boys say, he's a part of the band. We don't care. He stinks.
Boyz II Men has been a 3-piece since 2003 after Michael McCreary left due to being diagnosed with MS.
How many registers do you need in your bands?
You need 3. You
need 3.
Yeah.
You need that super low, mid, and then hit that treble.
Yeah, you need
Those
3,
are all musical
and then
words.
after that, it's just you don't like because you're layering in the studio, right? And you get the 3 sounds you need. After that, it's all pizzazz. It's just for show.
Who would we need to add to our boy band? Now, I'm going to say, first off, I'm a really bad singer, but I can get real low.
You do. You get a nice baritone.
Mm-hmm.
I think the person that would fit our vibe best is probably Billy D.
I'm not looking for a specific. I'm looking for just a generic, for what sound do we need to add? We need a nice high voice.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't keep records of high singing voices amongst our friends, so I don't know where we would go.
I'm surprised. That seems like something you would do.
We'll have a competition.
And I would even say for myself, I would be less about singing and adding to the band. It'd be more about the attitude. I'd be the Ringo Starr. I wouldn't do anything musically. I would every once in a while be like, I wrote this song. It's Octopus's Garden.
Octopus Garden. Great song.
I don't know if it is.
I think it's a great song.
It's actually really funny.
Amongst Beatles songs.
Yeah.
There's some of the all-time greats, and then there's just some not so greats. Octopus's Garden is not in the bottom tier of Beatles songs.
Yeah, octopuses, they create gardens in the bottom of the sea. That's how you know they're smart. But also, they're delicious.
Here's how you know whether someone's smart or not. It's their opinion on the Beatles song Rocky Raccoon. If they love it, smart human being. If they hate it, kill them.
Okay, well, hope you don't kill me. I probably have to listen to it again. I haven't listened to the Beatles in a long time.
You don't like Rocky Raccoon, is what you're telling me.
I got Beatles fatigue.
Rocky Raccoon.
Stop. You have sung this song on the show.
Into his room.
But this is why you're the face of our boy band. Listen to this.
Gideon's Bible.
Sounds like Jesus and Fergie.
Something about the way they say Gideon's Bible.
Back to the box office. Let's see here. Fant Four Stick, $6 million in week 5, down 35%, has not reached $500 million yet. Bad Guys 2 at 5.1. Nobody 2, $3.7 million in week 3, down 60% at 28 worldwide. Superman, $3.4 million this past weekend. It has crossed $600 million worldwide. The Naked Gun, that's all it's called. $3 million. It is now at 86 worldwide. I think that movie needs to make 100 to cover its budget and promotion.
Do you prefer naked or nude?
Naked.
I think nude's more fun to say.
Nude is a good word. Honey, Don't opened this weekend at $3 million. I saw a bunch of blurbs about this movie.
You don't call it a naked beach. Call it a nude beach.
A nude beach.
Is Honey Don't the Aubrey Plaza and
Margaret Qualley,
yeah. And they touch each other, I believe.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'll be looking at those scenes on the internet.
Mm-hmm. And then F1 crossed $600 million worldwide over this past weekend. And Nija, the movie that we all thought might make some money here, it's an animated. What's up?
I said we all thought it.
We all thought it was it's an animated rags to riches demigod little boy
100% or something like that.
What is it?
It's got like dual 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, so it's about a demigod little boy who has mortal parents.
But he doesn't sing K-pop songs.
He doesn't sing K-pop songs, so it only made $1.5 million.
Yeah, I know this is a Chinese movie originally.
Yes.
And it has gotten really good reviews.
They did the dubs.
But people had seen it with subtitles, and I think they loved it.
I'm not sure if they did.
They didn't need. Yeah, right here, earning almost $2 billion worldwide before American dubbed release.
Yeah, because I think that they earned almost $2 billion worldwide.
92%, 98%, maybe.
Yeah, but that's mostly from China, though.
First one came out 6 years ago, 89%, 98%. So everyone that's seeing this is loving these movies.
Mm-hmm.
The animation's actually pretty cool, too.
It actually does look really cool. Actually, the K-pop Demon Hunter, I like the animation of that. It goes from like a realistic look to like a really cartoonish, silly look. I like that.
So if you had to pick one for adults.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen Nisa, so I guess.
So I can't tell you
that.
But
was K-pop good enough for you to recommend over dual 98% on Nisa?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. And I think for people that like pop music, like the earworm songs.
I like pop music, and I don't like K-pop, though.
I told you this sounds more like pop than K-pop.
That's why they put a K in front of it. It's like K-cup, K-pop.
I'm so golden,
I don't like K-cups either.
Watch me touch the sky.
I like regular cups.
That's not even the song.
K-cups. I like regular pop. I don't like K-pop.
I do like Keurig. I don't like Keurig. I'm drinking it right now because I'm poor, but
it stinks.
Yeah. News up. Mac, for the first time since 2011, a comic book movie has not reached 700 million globally. COVID doesn't count.
And we had 3
good
/ great comic book movies
and not only good ones, but 2 of them have recognizable names.
Recognizable names. One is going to be the anchor in a universe. The other is kicking off a new phase.
And they thought might be the anchor of a universe.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I hope they don't Eternals.
Surprising.
I hope they don't Eternals.
Because fucking K-pop and Nisa are taking all the money.
It's fucking K-pop. It's all about the K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe they'll put them in the MCU. Oh, have them fight with Blade. That's how you introduce Blade now.
There you go.
You put them with, I don't know their names. And also, Stephanie Beatriz is not in the movie. When you watch it, you might say, that sounds like Stephanie Beatriz. It's not Stephanie Beatriz.
I think people forget what she sounds like because they're so aware of her Brooklyn Nine-Nine character, and they don't realize.
Well, one of the characters sounds just like her Brooklyn Nine-Nine character.
Oh, okay.
But it's an entire Asian cast, so
gotcha.
She's not Asian. Famously.
That's her byline. Famously not Asian.
No, I think people are going to need to catch Superman and Fantastic Four for free to then maybe get back into seeing these in the theaters. I don't know.
Okay.
News up. Peacemaker Episode 1 of Season 2 has premiered, and the biggest news for Mac, because he cares so much about this, there is a new opening sequence.
Yeah, I hate opening sequences. I skip them. Here's something that's really fucking stupid, Goo, and I
Yes?
really want to emphasize the fucking stupid part here. You can't watch this on regular HBO on demand. It
Really?
has to be on Max. So I've had a busy week. I'm gonna have
Mhm.
another busy week this week. I'm probably gonna get to this today, but like I couldn't watch it. Like I share an HBO Max account on one TV with a former roommate, and I can't access it from other areas. And other TVs that I do have access to regular HBO on demand can't fucking watch Peacemaker. How fucking stupid is that?
So you have to watch it on HBO Max. You can't watch it on Max HBO.
There you go. You like that?
Woohoo!
Heyo.
Possessive with the S at the end of the Mac.
Yeah. CS.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah. It's a good start. I think it's going to feel a lot different from season 1. We liked the first season. I think it got a little too deep into like the white supremacy stuff. That's kind of a used, road to go down looking for a
just
villain.
felt like season 1 never really had a high.
Okay.
Like its pulse was good.
Mhm.
It just never got great.
So we have a new opening sequence. We have the Justice Gang. They show up for a scene. Also, I don't know if you saw the stills on social media. By the way, slight spoiler, if you don't want to talk about this, skip ahead.
It's the first episode.
Skip ahead 90 seconds. I don't know. So James Gunn replaced the Justice League from the end of season 1, and he put the Justice Gang in there with the 2 super people and then the Justice Gang.
You had what's the guy that has the T-spheres, whatever his name is. Then you have Hawk Girl.
Mhm.
You have Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. Then you have Supergirl and Superman.
Yep, and then Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner show back up with Maxwell Lord to recruit people into the Justice Gang. And one of those people who run out of the booth crying is White Rabbit.
White Rabbit. Who the fuck is White Rabbit?
Give her a goose. Not bad looking.
Attractive.
Yeah, I believe she's in like a gang with like the Wonderlands people, so like Mad Hatter and some other villains eventually. Maybe I don't
It's a
know.
good little Easter egg type of situation.
Yes, but one of the big things that James Gunn has talked about, and it's from a scene where Cena breaks down and cries, is he talks about how like John Cena now is a great actor. Like he's improved so much from season 1 to season 2, and that might be the big breakthrough that takes it from, I think we each gave it like 32 hot dogs in season 1. That might make it a 36, 37.
Yeah, I mean, we have talked about this a little bit, how like Dave Bautista has become a great actor, and like
Batista's amazing.
Cena hasn't really gotten there, but maybe he is working towards.
But
he's
Cena's
obviously a
improved his
talented
comedic
dude.
chops as he's gone along. Though.
Yeah, he's had the comedic stuff for sure. It's more the dramatic part that he hasn't had that Dave Bautista does have. We've seen him be really good at things though, and I'm sure he can get there. The man is probably the greatest wrestler of all time, and so he's clearly talented and works hard. So he's fucking putting his whole ass and cock into this. So I think he's gonna probably be really good.
He also, James Gunn mentioned that Peacemaker and Blue Beetle, they just kind of fit nicely with the DCU. Maybe we will retcon a couple more things.
Yeah, what's Blue Beetle? What's his name? Diego Maradona, something like that.
I forget.
It's
Something with an
like
X.
that. Yeah, Xavier Maradullo or something.
Something like that. But he was very good in it.
He
And
was
I know that
very
he's
good in Blue Beetle.
He's going to be in the animated show too.
Blue
and the
Beetle is
animated,
one of
they
the more
cross over.
underrated releases of the last 3 or 4 years.
I mean, yes and no. I think we each gave it 28 or 30 just because it's.
No, I gave it like 32 or 33. I really liked it. 34 maybe even.
I think it's
I
a little
I gave it a
too
34.
origin movie retready. Like, I think we each said if it came out 10 years prior, it'd be a banger.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I was in the 32, 34 range. The last 20 minutes kind of suck. And it has a very similar feeling and beat that Wonder Woman has. The last 20 minutes of both suck. The rest of it was pretty darn good.
News dump. Back, James Gunn said,
What does he say?
the following DCU projects are developing really well right now. The Brave and the Bold, Wonder Woman, Paradise Lost, and Booster Gold.
I did see, and I think this is rather unfortunate, but this is sort of what happened at the beginning stages of the MCU as they're trying to figure out the path, that they announced outside of the releases that are coming out next year, which are what for DC?
Supergirl,
and there's Swamp Thing.
No.
I think Swamp Thing's coming out maybe too. Superman 2
It's not Swamp Thing.
is the next. It's Swamp Thing and
Swamp Thing is not next year.
I think it is. I think it's the end of next year.
I think it's Mangold. I don't think Mangold is all the way in on. Was it Mangold that's working on Swamp Thing? I thought. I'll look up Swamp Thing. You fucking talk.
Superman 2 is the next one that's going to come out after those. So it's kind of feeling a little MCU-ish when it was like Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, and like only 2 other movies before.
I don't mind that
Avengers.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish these other projects were further along, I guess is what I'm saying. But
Oh,
it
next
worked
year is
for the MCU.
Clayface too, but that might be Elseworld.
But I also think Swamp Thing is coming. No?
Swamp Thing is not. You can draft it if you want. You can draft Swamp Thing.
Fuck you. Talk to me.
News dump. Speaking of Batman, John Tuturro was speaking on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, and he spoke about why he did not return as Carmine Falcone in The Penguin. He said, I had done it already. I felt really good about the Batman, and I don't know if I wanted to continue and be in another series. I like to come in, do my thing, and then leave.
He is distracting. Let me put it this way. Every time I see John Tuturro, he's distracting.
But
he's usually very good.
He's really good, and nothing against Mark Strong, because he's barely in The Penguin.
Yeah.
But I don't think he had the same gravitas that Tuturro had.
I agree. I think Tuturro was better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like Mark Strong, and I don't mean to have bald on bald crime here, but I don't know if I like Mark Strong. I've never seen Mark Strong and been like, oh, that was a great performance. He's always okay. He's always decent. He's playing very similar characters mostly.
Bald characters.
I don't know if I'm a Mark Strong guy.
It's kind of crazy that you just took a swipe at a fellow baldman. That's not like you. Yeah, you can't find anything on Swamp Thing. Look at you. You're fucking scouring.
For a fucking date. Fuck
You're
you.
scouring the internet. You can't find shit. Look at you. All fucking
I'm reading
twitchy.
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, stop reading. Let's just talk about this and forget about Swamp Thing. It never happened. The cops say it doesn't matter. Let's talk about John Tuturro instead.
Tuturro.
But yeah, so I wish that he came back. I would have liked it if they kept the continuity of the same actor throughout all these movies. But also, the Batman 2 is not coming out for a decade. So
yeah, I also don't want another season of The Penguin. I want to make that very clear.
No, I want the Penguin to be in other shows. I don't want another Penguin.
Season of El Penguin.
No, we've already talked about this. And also, I wouldn't even want a show that is like a Sophia Falcone show. I would want her to be in another show. I want her to be in a Harvey Dent show.
Yeah, agreed.
News down. Tramell Tillman has been cast in Spider-Man Brand New Day. This casting is under wraps. I read that. This is from Variety. And I say to myself, do you think he's playing a mummy?
First of all, we're getting a ton of casting news for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah, I saw Yelena Bakalova is going to be in it too.
We're going from friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing to something that seems like it's going to be way fucking bigger.
Are you worried about this movie?
A little.
They're going to have the Hulk doing street level shit. The Punisher's going to be blasting people's heads off. There's going to be a dancing mummy in the movie. What are we going to do?
I just feel like I'm going to blame Sony always on these things, but
yeah, because you're a fucking Marvel honk. You're a Disney apologist.
This does seem like it's Marvel having to fit in a lot of stuff before Doomsday is what it strikes me as. I love Tramell Tillman in the 2 things I've seen him in, so I'm in on whatever he's playing. But how many people are going to be in this fucking movie?
So I think we all just found out how Mac is buying all of his cold brew coffees and his $1 million Funko Pops. The mouse is lining his pockets. Blame Sony! Ha-ha! News down. Speaking of Marvel, Alan Cummings. No, not plural, just one Alan Cumming, apparently. He said that he didn't know who he was acting with in half of his time while filming Avengers Doomsday, saying that he was entirely in isolation, lots of green screen, face replacement, and they even gave the character fake names. I don't know who I was acting with half of the time.
Obviously, the Russo brothers have already done this, right? They did this with Infinity War and Endgame, and we saw some of the early marketing from those 2 movies with scenes that didn't end up being in the movie. So I'm totally fine with them shooting a million things with a million actors on green screens and piecing it together later. We can't trust them, I guess, to do anything outside of the MCU, but in the MCU, we can trust them to do what they need to do.
And maybe someone asked him this, but do you think someone said to Cumming, well, do you want to do this and only do 90 minutes of putting dots on your face, or do you want to spend 8 hours in the makeup chair?
Right. And
what do you want to do?
Well, maybe there is a lot of practical with him I don't
think there is.
And
I think
there
it's
was
a lot of the
in 2002, and he looked fucking awesome. I'm curious. Yeah, this is interesting.
Like George.
There's so many moving parts that I think they have to just shoot a ton of stuff and then figure it out later. I don't know. Just don't tell me this. You're not giving me any information here. You know, this is stuff we're all assuming is going on. It's almost like the tone of the statement is almost like a slight towards the movie in the process. Let them do their thing.
You know, people are still buzzing about Tramell Tillman's appearance in Mission Impossible. Was it 8?
It was 8.
Good when he shows up on the screen, and not to jump around topics, he steps in as if he has been in all of these movies. And he just steps in, he's like, Tom Cruise, you son of a bitch.
I mean, we've already seen our J. Jonah Jameson, but I'd love to see a Tramell Tillman J. Jonah Jameson.
I'll take him as anything, honestly.
Yeah, agreed.
News dump. Glen Powell was asked if he wants to play James Bond. This is via THR, and he said, I'm a Texan. I'm from Texas. James Bond is not from Texas. Get an authentic Brit for that job.
Who is the Glen from Always Sunny?
Glen Howerton.
Yeah. So when I read this, that's what I thought it was, and then
different
just
Glen.
Realized now, different Glen. Because
I thought of your lieutenant at the fire station. We always confuse Glens.
I was like, why is anyone asking Glen Howerton about James Bond?
I kind of want him now that you talk about Glen Howerton as Bond. I kind of want that.
Glen Howerton's best role is as the friend in The Strangers. He gets his head blown off in that.
Glen Howerton,
yeah. I understand why someone would ask Glen Powell this. I also understand his response. I agree. It should be a sharp-dressed British man. Makes too much sense. Makes too much sense.
Well, but the what's that band with the beards? I'm blanking on. ZZ Top. They're from Texas, and they sing about sharp-dressed men. Are you saying that ZZ Top should be Bond?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
There was one episode of King of the Hill where you found out one of the members of ZZ Top is Hank's cousin.
A new or old?
It's an old one.
Okay.
And then Bobby is on the guitar, and he spins Bobby around on the guitar. Whee!
Nice.
What else are we doing here? Austin Butler was also asked about playing James Bond, and he was actually the one that I brought up. I'm like, hey, watch Austin Butler play Bond, because it's a Denis Villeneuve movie. And he said, that wouldn't be a good idea. I'm American. I think it's kind of sacrilegious. It should be someone from the UK.
It's kind of Fergalicious. Austin Butler's pretty good, though.
He said he'd be a villain. He'd do that.
He's better at that shit.
He's going to play Elvis. Elvis the villain.
That new movie where he's stealing our hearts and stealing
got
stuff.
Caught stealing once, but I was
kind of looks all right.
It does.
A ridiculous premise, but kind of looks all right. I'm looking.
He's
forward to
also
that
spoken about. It's not in the dump here, but he's spoken with, I think, Lurdern, and then someone else about not method acting and not getting lost in characters. Remember when he was Elvis for 3 years?
Bad in that movie. Listen.
Well, he was great in it, but the more that he was Elvis after, I'm like, there's something wrong here.
It is so hard for me to believe that someone could be so good at playing a character in a movie that's just about that character, and for the movie to suck so bad still.
Do we think that he's really good in that movie because he's playing off of Tom Hanks, who is doing, I have no idea.
It's contextual, just by proxy.
It's all a bell curve in the movie now.
That movie stinks.
I still can't believe that they just put rap songs all throughout it.
That movie's bad.
Yeah,
it's so bad. It's so bad. Austin Butler, though, good.
Yeah, news up. I have no further information on this. I only have the headline, and you might be able to fill in some blanks here.
Nope.
Want to skip it?
No, I think it's worth talking about because you and Keith are such big fans of what's the CW show?
Riverdale. But my question, so I have written down here, and I haven't found any information on it. It says Lord and Miller Archie.
Yeah.
But is it both of them, or is it one or the other?
They're both making...
Okay, it's both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're both involved. And
well, then I'm expecting something fun and sexy.
Everything they've touched has been good.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming their take on an Archie show
comics, Archie universe.
Or movie is going to be very good.
You got to get Skeet Ulrich.
You just got to get him.
You got to get Skeet Ulrich. I think that's something my wife never needs to hear from me ever again is, did you know Skeet Ulrich's first movie was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? He appears for a brief moment when they're trying to rob April O'Neil and the Turtles take him down in the dark.
As a man with terrible short-term memory,
yeah,
I find myself telling people the same fun facts all the time.
That's all I do. That's all I do.
And one of these days, someone's going to be like, yeah, I know. Or they're just going to keep a notes app of the same shit I talk about.
Did you know that both Jennifer Aniston and Nikki Cox both make their movie debuts in Mac and Me?
Who would you rather?
Nikki Cox had a way higher peak.
Oh, that... I don't know if I would tell folks that.
Are you saying that because she dated Jay Moore and that brings her down a little bit?
That's a tough look. So Nikki Cox versus Jen Aniston in the late 2000s is a battle, I'll admit. But I think I like Jennifer Aniston in like 2010 more than both.
I'm all about Cox. Give me Cox.
I mean, first of all, a few weeks back, the fact that the people were decidedly on your side and Liz Hurley versus Beyonce was
Liz
insane.
Hurley at that time is number one.
Great.
With a bullet.
I didn't put her down. I'm just saying she's not Beyonce. No one's Beyonce.
Let's not. I feel like we did not give Heather Graham enough credit for the spot.
Clearly third. A strong bronze medal, but clearly third amongst the three.
Right, but we didn't give her enough, though.
That's fair. We credit to Heather Graham.
Heather
Who's
Graham.
the third in the Cox Aniston debate here?
No
who else
one
made their debut in Mac and Me?
No, because it's all about Mac and Me. So we'd have to figure out who else made their debut in Mac and Me, and then we can make them number 3.
Okay, yeah.
It's the puppet. The puppet is number 3. It's the puppet wearing the bear costume. Specifically that scene. News dump. The Office. The Office spinoff that is supposed to be, it was supposed to come to Peacock with 3 or 4 episodes on its debut on September 4th. Now they are dumping all 10 episodes on that one day. Mac, this show is going to stink.
It very well might stink, but you know what helps shows like this? Full releases, because I can roll right into the next thing. Not dwell on something.
I need to dwell on stuff.
Not dwell on something.
No.
Watch the whole thing.
Is Jim and Pam going to get together? What is she going to do about the Roy situation?
I have a hard time imagining that this gets greenlit for a season 2, but I probably won't dislike it because I'll have 10 episodes to watch in a row.
But we once again need to point out the first season of the 05 Office, not great.
Yeah, it was a carbon copy, except for a couple things, of the first British season. And then they finally branched off in season 2. And then I still don't love season 2.
Season 2 is amazing. I think season 3 is better.
3, 4, and 5 are head and shoulders above. 3 and 4 are two of the best seasons of all time.
2, 4, 5.
Oh, 4, 3, 5, 2.
Have we done a best in seasons with that? Do we even know what that topic is
4,
anymore?
4 has the 2 best episodes of the series.
We've done 522 actual episodes of this show. The last time we did a best in series, that was like 148.
Here's a better question for you. 1 or 6?
I like the basketball episode and I like Diversity Day.
Yeah.
The rest of the episodes just kind of wash over me.
Yeah. But 6 isn't great.
6 isn't great, but 6 has one of my favorite cutaway jokes that's ripped almost right from Family Guy of when he talks about Hamster Town. Tube City? It was Tube City. And it cuts to them having just tubes all over the office. Like, it's a fucking ludicrous joke.
Actually, you know what? 6 does have Michael Scott Paper Company, I think, too.
It does. Oh, yeah. That's a great arc.
That's a good run, too. Yeah, so 6 is better than 1. 7 gets too fast and loose. it does have the emotional moments with Holly, but then you get to the waste of D'Angelo Vickers. Yeah. But 7, as okay as 7 is, it's 30 times better than 8 and 9.
News down. I brought a prop for the next topic. 1 second.
Oh, boy.
Care to tell the folks what I have in my eye?
Goo has, if it wasn't clear enough, he's got an eye patch to make him a pirate, but on the eye patch itself is a pirate logo.
Right.
To really sell the fact that he's a pirate.
Well, this is also, it's a dual threat prop. It's for when I eventually have another sty on my eye. I'll just start wearing the eye patch. I'm preparing for it.
How is
I think
your
I
vision
figured out
currently? Do you have a depth issue?
Yeah, I'm having a real tough time. I don't even know where the microphone is right now.
You wouldn't be able to unlock your phone with an eye patch.
Oh, you're right. I sometimes have an issue where my phone recognizes me with a giant mustache, and then when my face is without mustache, it's like, who are you?
Sometimes in the early hours of the morning when you try to unlock your phone with your phone's like, that's not what you look like.
It's before I take the clothespins and pull my skin back to have it tight to my skull again.
You stole this phone. This is not. You have no access.
I think I figured out where my sty is from. It is, I go to the gym early in the morning. Brag. And I go there with real sleepy eyes, so I'm touching my face in between sets, and I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that.
Or it could be poopy hands.
Wear goggles from now on.
I got to wear rec specs. We talked about this last Monday. I got to buy rec specs. It'll be Horace Grant at the gym. Everyone can call me
just picturing you.
Horace Grant.
I'm picturing you in the sauna and or shower at the gym wearing goggles.
I don't use the sauna nor the shower. I'm really happy that we were from an era in high school sports where we were not required to shower in front of each other.
Yeah, they also wouldn't let us shower after gym in high school. That was weird to me. You want me to sweat my ball sack, smell like shit for the rest of the day, and not shower.
Yeah, but you're no Chris O'Donnell, so you
and
don't
not
wanna...
for nothing, Goo. You know me. I'm a gym class hero. I'm a tryhard. Like when we're playing 6-on-6 volleyball, the other team's really just playing 6-on-1 because I'm hitting everything.
All right, let me try and read this. I'm already bad at reading in general, but now I have an eye patch on and things are fucking doubling.
Yeah,
Should my sight be doubling right now?
I think that's what happens, maybe. I don't know. But like if you're a sniper, you do the one eye thing. So maybe you should be able to shoot people.
So
now.
should I? Okay, I'm going to close my right eye while the patch is on. That might help.
Yeah.
A new Pirates of the Caribbean movie is in active development at Disney. This is via Variety, and reports say this is not the Margot Robbie version.
That's the cleanest you've ever read a sentence. You should do the one eye method.
I should always close one eye or put a spoon up to my
eye. I haven't seen. I think I've seen one Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I will never see another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, especially not a new one.
Yeah, but what if they bring back Johnny Depp and it's the Depp redemption? The redemption.
Out.
Johnny Depp.
Yes.
You got blackballed from Hollywood.
Out.
Now he's back with his gauntlet of wine.
Amber Heard movie.
Yarg. Arr. Do you think it would receive the Mac and Goo Pirate Award?
Are you feeling more powerful with the
I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
Well, good news is we're done with this topic. You can take it off.
News down. Oscar Isaac says he is open to returning as Poe Dameron in a Star Wars project. This is via Variety.
What does he say? Poe Dameron sucked. Bad character. Real misstep. I understood what they were going for. It didn't land.
Who, Han Solo?
I think Oscar Isaac.
I get it. They were going for Han Solo.
I think Oscar Isaac is a good actor.
Very good.
I didn't like the way this character was written. I didn't like the way he played it. I didn't like the lack of he was kind of meaningless, and then they were just like, Poe Dameron's our guy. Somehow.
I wanted more Finn. I wanted more of that Finn story. That's where it was at.
They really out. I mean, let him pop up, but I don't want him to be the focus of a project.
Oh, I saw other Star Wars news, and I haven't seen this linked to anything about him having his own show or popping up in another show. But Ewan McGregor said that his homework right now is watching every season of Clone Wars.
He never did that?
I guess.
Yeah.
No one watches their own shit. You have never heard an episode of Mac and Goo.
I do not listen or watch when I'm not on there. I used to. I actually sometimes I'll watch our YouTube versions, but I very rarely listen back.
I hate to break it to you, they're better when you're not here.
That makes sense.
They're not, because usually it's Fryer filling.
I do like. Here's what I like about me not filling in is you doing the not Mac on the YouTube video. I'm a fan of that.
Now, you know what that's a joke to, right? What that's a reference to?
I don't.
It's porn parodies when they'll be like, not married with children, ... a porn parody. Should I add a porn parody to the end of my name to make it more on the nose?
I don't think you need to add a porn parody to goo.
Goo, ... a porn parody.
I think the goo is good enough.
Dump. Nicolas Cage is in talks to star in True Detective Season 5. It will be set in New York City. This is via Variety.
So this is going to be terrible, but I need it. I need to watch Nicolas Cage playing 3 different characters in 3 different times, chewing up the screen. But this is not going to be good.
I'm telling you right now, this is going to be their best season since season 1. Calling it right now.
No, the Mahershala Ali season was pretty good, and no one even talked about it.
Have
this
you
is not gonna
seen
be good.
the Martin Scorsese movie that is often overlooked? I think it came out in the year 2000. It was starring Nicolas Cage, called Bringing Out the Dead.
I actually have not seen that movie.
Okay. I don't know why, but the vibe of True Detective, I feel like it's going to be similar to what he's going to give you from that. He was great in that movie.
Okay. All right.
So that's my artsy.
Are there ghosts in that movie?
No, he's just he's a sleep-deprived EMT.
Oh, I know this movie. So I have seen parts of this movie.
Okay.
I've seen parts of this movie.
Oh, I was actually going to ask you, and actually I'll ask you at the end of the week, because it has to do with Bob Odenkirk's heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a Google, look it up, and then we'll talk. Okay.
When you texted me that day, I did. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it during Nobody 2 at the end of the week then.
Okay.
News dump. Mac's a doctor, so I like to know what he thinks. Chase Crawford has been cast in Super Troopers 3. The movie is now in production.
I have not seen Super Troopers 2. I will not see. You know what? Play Super Troopers 3 along with the Pirates movie back to back or in the same theater, and I will not go to that theater.
What if they're playing at the same time? Which one would you focus on more? Or would you wear an eye patch so that you're only watching one screen? Can your eyes do what lizards do when they separate?
Are you sure lizards do that?
Pretty sure they can. I know owls can't move their eyes, right? They have to turn their heads because they have tube eyes. We learned that in Peacemaker episode 1. I think they have tube eyes.
I would rather watch Pirates knowing there's a chance of a nip slip over Super Troopers 3.
A Johnny Depp nip slip?
Yeah.
I did see they showed the cast on the set ready to go for Super Troopers 3. I like that cast. I like Broken Lizard.
I don't know if I do.
Do you like that firefighter show that they have?
No, it's terrible. When's the last show or movie they made that was good?
Beer Fest.
Which was what, 2006?
And we're in the year 2008. Who cares?
Although I did quote what's a ZJ numerous times in college.
Beer Fest I loved. I love Club Dread.
You didn't like the Slam and Salmon? Whatever fucking movie
I
that
wasn't a big salmon guy. Obviously, Super Troopers is great.
Club Dread was good.
Club Dread was good. Brittany
Snow?
It was one of the Britneys. Brittany Daniels?
Brittany Daniels, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Joe Dirt.
Shout out.
Joe Dirt also had Jamie Presley. Talk Peaks. News dump. And the Duffer Brothers confirm that they'll remain creatively involved in future Stranger Things projects despite their move to Paramount. There are so many more stories to tell beyond Hawkins, and we can't wait to share them. I don't know if there are. I feel like I love most of season 4. I don't like the Hopper stuff. I don't like the Russia stuff. I think that we might have stretched this as far as we can go.
There are plenty of stories to tell beyond Hawkins, and I was the only person to like where they started to go in season 2 with the other numbered sister lady.
So, but on the video, Mac was doing a lot of hand motions right there. Yeah. What were you trying to do? I'm confused.
I was fighting through all the bullshit to tell you guys.
Hold up.
That season 2, episode 7 was actually good, and you guys fucked it up.
So you're fighting through.
We were going to get Stranger Things X-Men, and you guys ruined it for us.
Okay, so you were fighting through everyone else's bullshit. Yeah. You're not saying that what I was saying was bullshit.
Correct.
Because I thought you're saying, like, I'm fighting through, like, the bullshit that you're saying.
No, dodging, I think I was the only person on the planet to like season 2, episode 7. So much so that I remember the episode number. I think it was 7. I hope it's 7.
I feel
When they introduce 11's long lost sister, I'm like, oh, I'm intrigued because I didn't think I wanted fucking 17 seasons of these same characters, and I guess I've kind of been proven right, seeing how this has all turned out. But now I don't want any of it.
But I also feel like
the
the lazy studio way of going about it is Netflix is just like, well, what if it's Stranger Things, but it's in the 90s?
You know what I have to give credit to is the Boys universe for building out a universe and having multiple shows now that I am intrigued by and interested in going forward. And I don't know if there's ever been a show to do that for me.
What if they did a spinoff where it's just like, Dustin's a dad now?
Sure.
Like he's raising his kids. Sometimes some spooky shit happens. But for the most part, it's a fun comedy.
Yeah, just having a little sitcom action with Dusty Two Sacks.
Yeah, and like every once in a while, one of his friends shows up and he's like, "Hey, it's Finn Wolfhard. Hey, it's Steve. Chips ahoy!"
Steve's his neighbor in the show.
Oh, he's the crazy, wacky neighbor.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, we're gonna get on this. We're gonna do it. And it's set in the year 2001.
It's set in August of 2001.
Come on, man. Actually, I was listening to, I've recently got into someone's YouTube page. I forget what the guy's name is, but he refers to himself as Tugs. His, like bigtugs.com or something like that. But he was talking about
website. He was a certain guy might like.
He was talking about the Shrek franchise, and he said that the first movie ushered us into a post 9/11 world. And I'm like, you know what? I guess it did.
Did it come out after 9/11?
Yeah, just after.
It was the movie the nation needed to heal.
Yeah. Well, it's a more sarcastic world.
Hmm.
We're not taking things at face value anymore.
Sure.
We're not buying into, Mac's father company, Disney, what they're shoveling down our throats. That's all right. News dump. Check us out at the end of the week. What have you been watching? Nobody 2. We'll finally talk about it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm having a hard time ranking it amongst the movies of the year because I enjoyed it, but I'm not sure it's good.
Right. But did you cackle at the final scene?
Not as much as you did, I think.
At the amusement park, at least.
So that was fun.
Yes.
That was fun. But I don't know. We'll get to it.
The movie goes out of its way for fun factor and brevity.
That is true.
So
there's one character in it that almost lampoons the whole movie.
So what do you want me to do for the villain? I don't know.
Just twirl.
Joker? Have you heard of the Joker? Let's be the Joker. News dump.